It's beer o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer, and for the first time in nearly 4,000 beer reviews, I'm going to show you the can top before I show you the label, because there's the top and there is the label. See what's happened? This was fantastically sent to me by Morton over in Norway. It's a can of Cervisiam Brewing Companies, or Cervisiam Brewery in Norway, and it's their morbidly obese Imperial Pastry Stout. And it's 10% ABV. But interestingly enough, yeah, they put the label on the wrong way, which I find it's never happened to us before on the channel. I think it's quite funny. You know, it's going to be a fantastic beer. Let's spin it back around then. I need to spin it back that way, don't I? Of course. There's the label. Doesn't that look amazing? I have reviewed some Cervisiam beers before in Norway with my good friend Helga, but somehow or other I may have not pressed record properly, or something happened to the beer review. I lost the footage basically, and I was gutted because the beer was wonderful. Let's get this upside down beer out into a glass and see what we get. An Imperial Pastry Stout. Look at that on my fingers. Here we go. This brewery are doing great things over in Norway at the moment. I hear great things. They're going to be a big thing in Norway. They could be a big thing internationally. I hope they do. I hope they are. Because so far, as I mentioned, I think I reviewed I think it was an IPA and a sour beer. I lost the footage. Couldn't believe it. One finger, tan coloured head, jet black beer in the glass. Good levels of carbonation rolling up the side of the glass. The beer smells absolutely wonderful from this distance. It's rocking. Lots of caramel, a little bit of sweetness and some chocolate or something. Maybe some pastry. Let's dive in. Look at that. Yeah, weirdly. I don't know how they've done that, but it smells of pastry. That is absolutely bonkers. Lots and lots of gooey sweet caramel mixed with some roasted malts of chocolate, coffee and caramel. Without further ado, let's dive in. Cheers everybody. Oh my goodness me. Got to put that down. Stone the Crows! Stone the Crows! What an absolutely wonderful beer. Absolutely stone the Crows. Stunning, fantastic Imperial Pastry Stout, 10% ABV. It is just so big, thick and fat in the mouthfeel. It's just so It's creamy and dense and rich, and it's wrapping around your palate, sticking on your lips. You can feel it kind of just sticking there, and it's just that roasted malt and the stickiness. It's just around the mouth there, and it's in the inside of the mouth, and you can just feel this layer of Imperial Stout goodness that's just been left as a residue on your mouth and palate and throat to keep on bringing you flavour. Oh, blimey, let's talk about the flavours then. Super silky, super smooth. I want to talk about the mouthfeel even more, but I know I'm going to be wearing that very thin soon. You kind of understand just how fantastic this mouthfeel is, yeah? Next up is milk chocolate, espresso coffee, and lots of sticky caramel. There's a touch of carbonation that just pushes the beer around the inside of the mouth, and it just gives you that little bit of it's a beer, you know. But I'm having to go back to it only slightly because it's a flavour, but I'm pretty sure there's a ton. I've not read the ingredients on the can, but I'm pretty sure there's a ton of lactose in this beer just to make it just so milky and gooey and velvety. Bonkers. Absolutely stone the crows bonkers beer. Look at it as I rock the beer back and forth. You can see that carbonation chasing the head up the side of the glass. I'm gonna have to make sure it's all tipped out because I'm gonna have to try and read this upside down. Morbidly Obese Imperial Pastry Stout, 10% ABV. If you drink too many pastry stouts, you'll end up being morbidly obese. Yeah, okay. This orgy of a beer is for all you lazy campfire people who left the marshmallows, chocolate and crackers at home. We made the s'mores for you. Morbidly Obese is our Imperial Stout brewed with crackers, marshmallows and cacao nibs. It's just incredible. Absolutely incredible. And now you talk about the marshmallow. It's the marshmallow that's just gone ping in my mind. Not so much the crackers. I tend not to read can labels or beer labels before the review because I like the initial excitement that I can bring to you guys. If I know it had crackers and marshmallows, then I would be spitting them words out in a very... Sound like Rick then from Rick and Morty, didn't I? A very kind of... I could be just saying it's got marshmallow, it's got crackers, you know, it could be that type of review. You don't want to see that type of review, do you? You tune in to see me, to see my initial excitement regarding a beer. I'll tell you all the additional info later. I'll give you the style, the name of the beer, and then let's crack on with the review. But yeah, pretty much the marshmallow was the missing link. That was I was talking about a lactose, wasn't I? I think a marshmallow or marshmallows in the beer has given that extra kind of lactosey flavour and mouthfeel that's just wonderful. Let's rate it. That is one of the best Imperial Stouts that I have reviewed on the channel, if not this year, if not for the last 8 years. That is one of the best Imperial Stouts I have ever reviewed on the channel. This is a flat out 10 out of 10 from Real Ale Craft Beer. Stone the Crows, 10 out of 10. Please put your comments in the comments box. Subscribe to our daily beer reviews. Give us a big fat thumbs up. Boom! And cheers.